What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I'm going to take this with me. No particular reason. I mean, what could possibly be outside here? I think you know what's coming. But luckily, this is one of the better times for this to happen. Anytime you try to go back into the clock tower, of course you would get jumped by Nemesis. Now choose wisely, because, you either fight him or you fry him. That is probably one of the funniest things that you could do to Nemesis. Keep in mind, he is still alive, and will get right back up if you stay here too long, but that is a free knockout on Nemesis. Combine both of those parts, and you get the Western Custom Shotgun. I love this thing. It is powerful, it is fast, and it's a killer. Whenever you come up to like a medium-range enemy, you can kill it very quickly. He got up. Where is he? There he is! I love those situations where you think you're fine, especially if you just took him down in the other room. But of course, he gets right back up and starts charging you. I can't remember how long he's going to be chasing me, though. I think that's it. I should be able to see him from up there, but no dice. Alright, I think we avoided Nemesis, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Because that would have been the place to fight him. That giant arena is perfect for fighting Nemesis. The God of Time. Interesting. Well, we have the Chronos chain, but can't do anything with that. We have the Clock Tower key. We have the Winder key. Maybe combine... Oh my gosh, the Chronos key. Putting two keys together, I never would have thought of that. So there's your combination to get this door open. And that's kind of clever. You know, you have to go to certain parts of the clock tower just to get both pieces for a key. And as soon as you use it, it's gone, so free inventory space. The only reason we're coming back here, and by the way, you don't have to attack these spiders, but that's the power of this shotgun. It shoots quickly, it deals a lot of damage. I think we just knocked off 4 of those spiders' legs. And I just love the fact that, apart from the other shotgun, which took forever to attack, this one is going to be a prime contender for fighting Nemesis. That's why I love it so much, because you can just rattle off shots, one after the other, and it'll do so much damage to him. Guess what's in this room, besides a very sweet mercenary diary? The obnoxious puzzle in the clock tower. That's where we're at. I want to do some explaining on this puzzle and why it gives people so many problems. Aww, that's really sweet. Hold on, I just want to read this. Oh, it's a touching story, and while he was trying to save somebody, both of them didn't make it, but at least he had a chance to give her some solace before they died. Here's your puzzle. We're going to be setting time. People have so much trouble with this puzzle, and I think I finally figured out why. Because, to be honest, it's not that hard. Unless you know the trick to it. The trick to it is, there are 3... balls of gem. Or, I guess not gem, but just 3 different colored balls. You got the amber ball. I think this is the... Oh, which one is this? Obsidian. An obsidian ball and a crystal ball. That should be the last one. Basically, what we're going to do is, you have to figure out the right combination of what goes where. And the only reason that mixes so many people up is because there are so many solutions to this puzzle. The main problem is right there, that middle clock. It needs to be set to noon or midnight. And that's the goddess of the present. We also have the goddess of the future and the goddess of the past. So mainly, you need to figure out which ball goes in what cup for each clock. And putting a different ball in a different cup will change the clock dramatically. So let's say, for example, I put in the amber ball. It doesn't give you any other information besides it's made of obsidian, it's made of crystal, and it's made of amber. It doesn't tell you how much they weigh, because technically this is a weight puzzle. But if you put it on here, it changes the clock's time. If you put something in here, and it doesn't give you any other hints besides trial and error. Because now, the last ball will change the time one more time. And hopefully... boom. First time. Now here's what gets people, especially for speedrunners who are trying to do this and keep getting stuck on this exact puzzle. There are 6 solutions. You'll see them up on screen now, and it all depends on what the present clock says when you walk in the room. So as soon as you start up the game, you go and you look at the present clock. Whatever time it is, correspond with these solutions. That puzzle is mean. And it took me a while to figure it out why people were having trouble. It's because there's 6 different kinds. There are 6 different solutions with different combinations of the balls that you can do. And just having to swap them around and trying to figure how much weight or how much time will change based on which one you throw in there, it's mean. They really don't give you any more information besides, put the ball in the cup and see what happens. That's a mean one. Probably the lack of information is what gets people the most, but I think the different number of combinations that you can do is the other thing that gets people a lot. So hopefully this will help you on your quest to be the fastest puzzle solver in Resident Evil 3, but trust me, that one is a bastard, especially your first time playing the game. Oh no, we broke the light! Oh well. I noticed we haven't seen Nemesis in a while, and how did I miss these? In all my times playing this game, I have never seen these. And now they're just showing up. I'm glad they did. I can really use these. So when you first come up to this clock tower, check everything. We actually have everything we need to get out of the clock tower. Let's go ahead and try the gold geared, just because. Nope, that's a bust. Let's say we do some mixing of items right here, because we are about to get into a boss fight, and that's essentially where the clock tower ends. So just be wary of that. Saddle up for war. This is going to be an interesting fight. They throw a curveball at you, so please be ready for it. Oh, look at that, it worked. Everything having to do with the god of time, Kronos. Well, let's see if this works. Maybe the Kronos gear is the one we needed. Each gear couldn't do it themselves. Putting 2 together, we can solve this puzzle. I'm just trying to decide what I should take for this. I know I'm going to need a lot of ammunition, but what to take? We can take the freeze rounds, the grenade rounds. Let's just take all sorts of rounds. That's going to be fun. I haven't used the grenade launcher a lot, and we haven't used freeze rounds yet, so I think I'll show those off. That's a lot of grenade rounds, too. I'm going to have to use these. Oh, and by the way, there is a long stretch of stuff that you cannot skip coming up. Please be aware that because you can't skip this, there's a lot of wasted time. So what I would suggest, let's start up the clock. By the way, I love the tolling of bells. It's a very atmospheric device, especially in horror games. And I just thought, who hid the 2 gears to start the clock all over the clock tower? That is something I have questioned in every single Resident Evil game. Who's moving this stuff around? Is it disgruntled janitors, like employees that got fired, and they're like, those sons of bitches, they'll never fire me again. I'll hide the gear so the clock tower never sounds again. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Sure, we'll show off the freeze rounds. Like I said, be ready for war, because as soon as you leave here...
Saved. Down here! It's finally over. Huh? No!
Stars.
Jill!
Welcome to a very unique Nemesis boss fight. He has a new move. He has a tentacle attack that can hit you from long range. Also, you're infected with the virus. You have no idea how much health you have until you die, or until you start limping. But right there is one of his attacks. He can whip you across the face and then attack you again, just straight forward. So he's got some pretty deadly attacks, and this arena isn't exactly well made for this type of fight. So here's hoping I can at least take him down. I just used a fully healing item, so I should be good. Yeah, I'm good on health. Oh, that's the terrible thing. Just watch for which hand he uses, and you should be fine. That's a good example of the freeze rounds doing wonders and hitting him twice. I think we might be good. Yes! All right. While he's down, do as much damage as you can. Let me... yeah, let's make sure everything's good. I didn't come as prepared as I should have, because this fight's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot, and I don't know how I missed that. And, oh, wait! Is it gonna work? Come on, please. Yes! Yes, stay right there! Woo! There are certain spots where Nemesis can get stuck, and I found it! Alright. That wasn't too bad. Just one healing item, managed to beat Nemesis, use the freeze rounds. Everything went well in that fight.
Carlos!
Jill! Jill! Hey, don't die on me. Jill! Jill!
October 1st, night. I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe I'm still alive. Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Hey! Take it easy.
I'm okay. Don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
If I turn into a zombie, don't hesitate. I want your word that you'll kill me.
Jill was infected by the virus by Nemesis. So now we get to run around, just fool around with Carlos. He comes with a machine gun, he comes with a handgun with no extra ammo, and just in case you thought you could give that to Jill, no, they have different inventories in the item boxes. So next time on Resident Evil 3, we're going to do our best to get rid of that virus in Jill. I don't know how we're going to do it. Nobody else could find a cure, so how come Carlos can? I think plot convenience is going to play a big role. But before we leave, you just gotta see this. This is hilarious. The other option to beat Nemesis is slapstick. I always found that scene to be really hilarious. It seems to be aged and crumbling. No kidding, Nemesis just fell off that and all he had to do was basically touch it. Unfortunately, we can't use the light anymore, but I just think that's hilarious that you actually blind a monster that barely has an eye in the first place, and then you knock him off the cliff, just like Looney Tunes style. It's really funny. The other option, as per usual, is not doing anything. Now, with the cord, you get a free item. With the light, you get a free pass. So doing absolutely nothing in the face of Nemesis, well, what else did you think was going to happen? You're going to have to fight him. This is a post-commentary, and this right here was probably the most luckiest bit of dodging I have ever seen in this game. He can't hit me at point blank, but I also can't reload. Jill is constantly, like, dodging out of the way, trying to reload this gun that Nemesis won't let her reload, and I just thought that entire scenario was really funny. Not worth fighting him, though. Especially on easy mode.